To NURFM News. For our sponsor, Terrace Boating's Try Boating Day on this Saturday.
It's 6:30. Good morning, I'm Belinda De Lasheras with Hunter News. Another Hunter priest has been named and shamed as a child predator. Anglican Reverend Michael Cooper, the latest to join the diocese's notorious list. Parishioners at Rutherford, East Maitland and Cessnock have heard he allegedly lured children with drugs and alcohol before sexually abusing them as part of a double life over several decades. Newcastle Bishop Greg Thompson's warned it won't be the last startling revelation, with a number of statements on clergy abuse to be made in the coming months. Investigations are continuing into a child approach at Merewether yesterday. A 12-year-old boy had been crossing Hall Street just before 8 a.m. when it's believed a man began following him. Senior Constable Lauren Marr says thanks to some quick thinking, he was able to reach safety at a nearby bus stop.
The boy increased his pace almost to running and the man kept the pace behind. So he then stopped at a bus stop on Llewellyn Street where there are other people around waiting for a bus. The man crossed the road and watched the boy for a few minutes before leaving the area. The man's been described as being of Caucasian in appearance, aged in his 60s, with a red and white striped shirt and light-coloured shorts.
Anyone with further information is urged to call Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000. Embattled former Newcastle Jets owner Nathan Tinkler has been given until November 11 to show the state's Supreme Court he's able to pay off his personal debts or he'll be declared bankrupt. It's claimed the ex-billionaire has access to a $15 million line of credit, but GE Commercial Australasia has expressed doubts over whether it'll see any of the $2.3 million he owes them. District Registrar Michael Wall approved the adjournment, but insists there won't be another unless new evidence is brought forward. An EPA report found particle pollution associated with Hunter trains is more likely caused by dust on the tracks being stirred up than the type of locomotive passing by. Original documents uncovered no difference in the levels measured from both causes, but a recent re-examination of the data revealed a significant variation. The report represents the final stage of a 3-year study into the impact of coal trains on air quality in the Hunter. Leading Hunter chefs are set to unite in the name of the region's most vulnerable ahead of next weekend's inaugural Newcastle Street Food Festival. The event kicks off on Sunday, October 25, with proceeds to benefit the city's iconic Soul Cafe, a not-for-profit charity serving up to 800 free meals a week to the disadvantaged. Karen Soper from the business says it's about giving the homeless a new lease on life.
So the community can get involved by buying some tickets would be fantastic and come along and basically feeding your soul, you're helping other people. Tickets are available on sticky tickets and you'll have Newcastle's top chefs cooking for you on the day, and also all of the wines are being generously donated by Tamberlane Wines. It'll be a fantastic event.
And the schedule for Newcastle's rail overhaul has been revised yet again following the passage of legislation for its removal in State Parliament.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor, Warners Bay Sports Club's Melbourne Cup Carnival.
The Newcastle Jets are embracing their role as underdogs early in this year's A-League season. They have the opportunity tomorrow against Sydney FC to claim the title of Giant Killers and stake a claim for finals contention this season. No Jets team has ever won their first 2 starts, but last week's 2-1 win over Wellington has them halfway there. They'll kick off against Sydney at 5:15 tomorrow evening at Hunter Stadium. Kurt Fernley is brimming with confidence following his win in the Chicago Marathon wheelchair race. The 3-time gold medalist is on the hunt for more gold in Rio next September, but is saying the competition will be tough. His rivals now push him harder than ever, he says, meaning his most recent win in Chicago was perhaps more significant than his previous wins. And Charlestown James Nitty sits just 3 shots off the pace in the PGA Tour of Australasia event in Fiji. His 3-over-par opening round was typical of the field, with only the leader Kiwi Josh Geary making even for the round in windy conditions. That's sport. I'm Jonathan Momsen.
To NURFM News Time is 26 to 7.